Hi guys, welcome back. Last week we looked at the Constitution. We looked at the United States Constitution and the Texas Constitution, and we compared and contrasted the two. If you remember correctly, a Constitution just declares how the government's going to be set up and what it can and cannot do. Today we are going to look at how the government actually is set up. The government is one entity, but we break it into three separate parts. If you think of the government like a tree, then the three separate parts become the three branches of the tree. They are the executive, judicial, and legislative. Now today, we're going to focus specifically on Texas government, and we're going to start by looking at the legislative branch. The Texas legislature is bicameral. You have a 31-member Senate and a 150-member House of Representatives. Arguably, the two most important powers of the legislature are the power to write and pass laws and what's called the power of the purse. This means that the legislature is the only one who can allocate, meaning give money to other parts of the government. Now let's turn our attention to the executive branch. When you're talking about the federal government, the executive branch is the president and his cabinet, including the vice president. When you're talking about the state of Texas, it is the governor and the lieutenant governor and their cabinet, people who support their roles. It's the executive's job to enforce the laws of the state of Texas. And he has the power to veto bills from becoming law. Our current governor is Greg Abbott. The governor resides in the Texas State Governor's Mansion in Austin. Finally, we are going to turn our attention to the Texas State Supreme Court. That is the judicial branch. Or rather, the Supreme Court is the head of the judicial branch, which really includes all of the state courts of Texas. This is an image of our Texas Supreme Court building and the current Texas Supreme Court judges. The judicial branch has the power to interpret state laws, to decide what laws mean, to resolve disputes or arguments, and to protect the rights of Texas citizens. It is their job to judge. So there you have it, the three branches of Texas government. Use the information in this video to do your assignment. 2.1 Branches of Government. Make sure you use complete sentences and fill it out thoroughly. I gave you this information in less than 3 minutes, so I'm hoping you stayed awake. I'll talk to you next time.